The developing situation in the Middle East has kept the world on edge, and global powers are keeping a close watch. Iran's late-night offensive against Israel saw about 180 rockets being fired, but Israel was quick to thwart the attack. Thanks to its state-of-the-art Iron Dome and also with the support of the United States, US President Joe Biden has made it clear that his military is actively monitoring and supporting Israel's fight back against Iran. Biden has called Israel's response a testament to the strength of the coordination between United States and Israel.
At my direction, the United States military actively supported the defense of Israel, and we're still assessing the impact. But based on what we know now, the attack appears to have been defeated and ineffective. And this is testament to Israeli military capability and U.S. military. It's also a testament to intensive planning between the United States and Israel to anticipate and defend against the brazen attack we expected. Make no mistake, the United States is fully supportive of Israel.
I'm clear-eyed. Iran is a destabilizing, dangerous force in the Middle East, and today's attack on Israel only further demonstrates that fact. I fully support President Biden's order for the U.S. military to shoot down Iranian missiles targeting Israel, just as we did in April. We are still assessing the impact, but initial indications are that Israel, with our assistance, was able to defeat this attack.
Now, United States has also been heavily involved in the action in Middle East over the last 48 hours, and a multitude of American warships and military arsenal have been rushed to the Middle East. Let's tell you the latest. This is what the actual ground position right now is. There are 43,000 American troops on ground. We're talking about the Middle East region. As far as military facilities are concerned, they are spread across 19 sites. Aircraft carriers, evacuation ships and missile destroyers have been deployed there. USS Abraham Lincoln is among the largest warships in the world which is deployed there. Apart from that, F-35 fighter jets are on board the warship that we just told you about. Then you have USS Harry Truman, a carrier strike group in the Mediterranean Sea, position in the Mediterranean Sea. Nimitz-class aircraft carrier is present on board as well. USS Georgia, a nuclear-powered submarine, has been deployed there as well. And this is armed with cruise missiles. This is the kind of deployment that we're talking about. USS Wasp amphibious ready group is in the East Mediterranean since June. And apart from that, this is very crucial for mass evacuation. 4 U.S. Navy destroyers, which includes the littoral combat ship, has been deployed in the region as well. Apart from that, you have 6 fighter jets, FA-18 fighter jets that have been moved to the land base. Let's tell you now the multiple reactions that we're getting. Israel has welcomed support from US and has also urged that world powers should keep a close watch on Iran as the nation has destabilized the entire Middle Eastern region.
Obviously, this is a significant escalation by Iran, a significant event, and it is equally significant that we were able to step up with Israel and create a situation in which no one was killed in this attack in Israel, so far as we know at this time. We are now going to look at what the appropriate next steps are to secure, first and foremost, American interests, and then to promote stability to the maximum extent possible.
Definitely, America make it very clear, and I think that we are very appreciate that in a very clear voice that they made before the attack, and they stand behind Israel. We hope that they will also help us in the retaliation this year or another, because Iran playing a very negative role in the Middle East. You can see what's happened in the airspace in the Middle East because of the attack, and I think that everybody understands that the support of Iran, of the war in Ukraine, is also very dramatic. And I think that you should find a way to reduce the power of Iran after these 3-4 weeks that it was getting. All the proxies in the Middle East get a very intensive and crucial attacks from Israel, and they felt a little bit embarrassed because of that.
So while Israel is welcoming the support that it is getting from United States, Iran has warned United States and has also blamed them for the instability in the region. We have Pradeep Datta joining us on the broadcast with more details. Pradeep, multiple statements coming in. The Iran, while issuing a statement, has said that it acted in self-defense, and so far, for months together, it was practicing restraint. That's their justification for the missile attacks. They're also sending out warnings for United States and other allies of Israel.
Swati, ever since we have seen that Iran has opened the mouths of their projectile guns, the situation in the Middle East continues to remain tense. The world is on edge, and all eyes will be on Israel that how they are going to respond to this ballistic missile attack. Because in last 12 hours, we have seen that 181 missiles were fired within a span of 15 minutes, and the whole night, the people of Israel had to spend inside the bomb shelters, whether it's women, whether it's with children. And so one could either hear the sound of the siren or the sound of the explosion. But yes, you rightly said, because of the Iron Dome, most of these ballistic missiles from the Iran sides were intercepted and destroyed in the mid of the year, and so they were not able to hit many of these areas. But if you look at what Israel is saying, unlike a last attack where they used drone, this time they wanted to target the urban center with the densely populated urban center. If you look at the trajectory of the missile, mostly they were trying to target 10 million population putting up in urban centers, so they wanted to inflict maximum casualty. So that's why the Israel is saying that they are going to teach Iran lesson, and they will have to face the consequences. And now it will be seen that what kind of a response and retaliation will be from Israel's side. Though the world community is trying that there should be some kind of ceasefire between the two countries, because they feel that if the war between the two will continue, that's really going to impact, and it's going to have a dangerous ramification. Not only will remain confined to this area, but it can spread to many other parts too. Some of them are even saying this can even trigger Third World War. So we have already seen that the Supreme Leader of Iran, he has blamed United States of America for instability in the region, said US that keeps on talking about democracy and prosperity. In fact, they are the one who are responsible for creating trouble in this region. On the other hand, we have seen that the world seems to be divided into two blocks. On one hand, it is the NATO forces, it is the United States of America, European countries backing Israel for whatever is happening, because they feel that Israel has every right to defend its country. And what Israel did in Lebanon, it was to defend its nation, because as per the Israeli intelligence input, basically Hezbollah was planning Hamas kind of attack, what Hamas did on October 7 last year. This time they were planning a similar kind of attack, trying to inflict maximum casualty and take many Israelis as hostage. So that was in self-defense. They decided to target some of the territories in Lebanon, in northern Lebanon, where they were able to finally, destroy the headquarters where Hassan Nasrallah and many other commanders were putting up, including the daughter of Hassan Nasrallah. And this attack from Iran's side is first with direct confrontation, because all these months we had seen Iran was fighting this war through its proxy, either through Houthis, either through Hezbollah or through Hamas. But this is the direct confrontation, where direct involvement of Iran.
Absolutely. To which Israel's response is that it is a mistake that Iran has made, and that they will respond to it. There will be consequences. Pradeep, thank you for getting us the details. We'll keep connecting with you for more updates. For the moment, we're slipping into a very short break.